And my son turned 16 this year. And so that's a big birthday in our household. And we brought in family members and friends to speak to him. And it's interesting, the words that were spoken. And every word was good, but many of the words were different. There were some themes. But one of the words from his grandfather was really profound. And I think we forget oftentimes about the truth of this. His grandfather said, there's really two things we need to talk about. And he said, do you know what those are? And my son, he's a pastor's kid. He says, God? And he's like, yeah, that's good. That's good. And he said, what's the other one? And to be honest with you, I didn't know what his grandfather was going to say. I mean, he didn't run this by me. And so my son was just kind of hesitant. And he said, there's two things we need to talk about. He said, there's something on this shoulder that speaks the words of God. And then he said, there's something on this shoulder that speaks lies. And he said, as you grow into becoming a young man, you're going to have to learn to listen to both of those voices and know from which shoulder they're speaking. And I thought, wow, man, I should have come up with that. Grandpa, why didn't you let me share that wisdom? And so here's the truth today. In 2019, if you want it to be a great year, you're going to have to discern which angel on which shoulder is talking. Because sometimes you're going to be confused, and sometimes you're going to be duped, and your life could be destroyed because one of those angels is going to say, follow your heart, and the other one's going to say, follow your God. And those are two different directions. Look, if you want to have the best year ever, you're going to have to learn to follow your God. And I know some of you are not Christians, and that's okay. I'm glad you're here today. Some of you are new Christians, and you really need to pay attention. And some of you are old Christians, and you need to be reminded. For some of you, man, your marriage has been stolen. Your kid has been stolen. Your job has been stolen. And many of you in 2018 says, God, why are you doing this to me? And I want you to know that God is not a thief, but Satan is. And he wants to steal something from you. Jesus says the thief's purpose is to steal, kill, and destroy. My purpose is to give you a rich and satisfying life. God wants to bless your life. Satan wants to ruin your life. Now here's the thing. A lot of us, we barely believe in God, and many of you don't believe in the devil. Whether or not you believe in God and whether or not you believe in the devil, you need to know both God and the devil believe in you. They believe in you, and they want to influence you. God wants to save you. The devil wants to destroy you. And that's what many of you do. Man, you don't believe in Satan. You barely believe in God. But let me tell you something. Satan believes in you, and he wants to destroy your life. He wants to steal what is rightfully yours as a child of God. He wants to kill you because when he kills you, he kills the heart of God. And he wants to destroy your life.